Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be doing a quick little video on how I did my base. So that got my foundation, the bronzer, highlighter, everything basically you see except for the eyes and the brows and the lips. I will be doing all of that and just going through those steps on how to achieve just an easy basic base. So I hope that you guys enjoy. If you like what you see here for the rest of this look, I will have other videos in the links below to where you can see where I did my smoky purple eye look. I also will have a easy no fuss brow video as well that will also be in the links below that you guys can click on and see how I got the rest of my look here. But for this video, you will see me going through the steps of how I got my base here today. So I hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments below if you'd like to see me do any other instructional videos or any full face looks, even perhaps products to try out. Whatever feedback you'd like to give, please leave in the comments below. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you. First off, what I will be doing is priming my face. And what I'll be using for primer today is a anti-aging CBD face cream. And just take a little bit of that. Just dab that onto my face. I love this skincare line. It just really helps prep my face for my foundation and helps it blend in nicely. Now that my base is all primed and ready, I will be applying some powder foundation, and it is in the shade Feisty. It's my powder foundation from My Minerals. It has an SPF of 15 and it really gives a nice finish. And in today's video, what I'm going over is ways to apply, well, like an easy way to apply powder foundation. Today I am using my Ultimate Buffing Brush. It's a Real Techniques brush. It does really well just buffing the foundation into the skin. And what I like about this product is it just takes just a little bit on your brush, and then you just go ahead and work that in. I got a little bit down my neck. And this is kind of a pretty simple, easy way to get a medium to full coverage. And this brush works really well to just push and buff that product into the skin. Ahead and continue working this in. When applying your foundation, it's always key to blend all around the sides of the face, down the neck, the hairline. Really work that product and get a good coverage. All right, as I continue to keep working the product over my face here. Now that I have my foundation all buffed in and set on my face, we can move on to our bronzer. What I really like about, back to the foundation, what I really like about it is that it gives a really nice finish, especially for a powder. This powder still leaves kind of like some nice, not too much shine, but a little dewiness to it that I really like. It just really works well with my skin. And with all these products, I really like to focus on the fact that they are all natural to organic products. I'm very conscious of what I put on my face, really strive to have all of my products chemical and toxin free, and that's really what I base my collection on. I am now going to go in with my Real Techniques contour fan brush to apply some bronzer. Just going to go ahead and tap the excess off of my brush here, and going to start applying here in the hollows of my cheeks, and then just kind of work upwards. Get a nice sun-kissed glow happening here. I didn't mention what bronzer I'm using, so I'll go ahead and let you guys know that. It is in the shade Cabo. It's a My Minerals product. It's just a really nice, not too much shimmer. Go ahead and get my other cheek. I'm also going to take my brush and run some of the bronzer here on the sides of my chin. Just kind of adds a little dimension to the face. And then also here on the forehead. And then along the sides of my face, here, hairline really. Just to put a nice glow and color back into the face after I've applied my foundation. And always with your bronzer, it's your preference how much you want to build it up. Whereas if you want it a little darker, you just keep building, and then obviously just with less application, you can have it a little bit lighter. I'm gonna go ahead and run just a little bit, kind of in a W shape over my face here. And then I'll take a little bit more, put a little bit more product on my brush here, and run a little bit down the sides of my nose. What I love about makeup is it's buildable, it's blendable. I'm gonna go in just a little bit with my buffing brush that I used for my foundation. Just give a little bit of a blend with that bronzer around my nose. All right, I think we're good on bronzer for now, and going to move on to some blush. I will be using my Real Techniques blush brush. It's a nice fluffy brush to apply my blush today. So it's nice brush. This also I use a lot of the times for my bronzer as well. It gives a little bit of a lighter bronze finish, when like my fan brush gives a little bit more like put some more product on the face, whereas the blush brush, you're able to pick up a little less product and just give a little more of a dusting over the face because it's a larger, fluffier brush. And the fan brush is a little bit more condensed with the bristles. So, and the blush color I will be using today is in the shade Perfectly Peach. It's also a My Minerals product. There we are. And I will just be applying that to the apples of my cheeks. Just give a little smile. And work that up towards the ear and on each side. Another tip when applying your bronzer is to take your brush and to work it down your neck as well. The fan brush, it's a little harder to do using the fan brush, so I'm going to just use, to demonstrate with my blush brush, is just to blend your bronzer down the neck. And get a little few touch-ups there, and then now I am going to go in with some highlighter. Today I will be using my Minerals palette, one of my favorites, and I will be using the color Star Luster here, and also working in some of this Satin Coral Rose here as a highlighter. But first I will start with the Star Luster. And using my Real Techniques setting brush, I will go ahead and work that over the tops of my cheekbones here. What I love about my palette here, and being that it's a mineral product, these eyeshadows can be used for highlighters, blushes, just a whole array of multi-purpose uses for these beautiful colors. And depending on how much shine you want, also again, this product is very buildable. And I also love this brush because it applies highlighter so nicely. Go ahead and add a little bit here on my forehead, just to a little bit of a dimension there. And I'll run a little bit down my nose, a little bit on the tip of my nose, on my Cupid's bow. It's a nice spot to highlight. I'll do a little on my chin. And then with the color I showed earlier with the Satin Coral Rose color, I'm just going to run a little bit of that on the tops of my cheekbones to tie in that highlighter and my blush. Just a little bit right here. Oh, that's pretty. So I've got about everything done. The only thing that I wanted to kind of go over just briefly is what you can do to add a little bit more coverage with your foundation in areas where you might have some blemishes. Today my skin is doing pretty good, so I didn't really focus on like concealer, and I didn't really, as of right now, I didn't put on any concealer. So what I wanted to show you guys was with a moist blending brush. This is a Real Techniques blending brush or beauty blender, and you can take it into your foundation and get a little bit of product on there, and then you can just go ahead and let's find an area. So you can just go ahead and push the product over the skin. And what that does is that just kind of gives a little more coverage in those areas that you may have a blemish, or maybe your blemish is going away, and any redness as well, that you can go ahead and just push that over the skin, and that'll give you a little more coverage in any area that you would like to conceal a little better and cover. So it's another nice tip that you can use. All right, so that is my base coverage, like using a powder foundation and then adding some bronzer and some blush. I hope you all enjoyed this video and gained some tips that you can use while applying your foundation. Please like and subscribe, and I will be having other instructional videos on my channel as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.